Well guys, I just got my rental vehicle today and it is like, man, it might outdo the K1500. Look at her, Nissan Sentra. And the best thing about this car is it's got sport mode. JK, it smells like smoke, and I mean, it's a good commuter car. It gets 30-something mpg. I'm just glad I got a rental, but I'm grateful that I got a rental. But you know, I just came wait for my truck to come back. How's it going today, guys? Trucks and Water here, and you're all probably wondering what's up with the K1500. What's going on? Excuse me. What's up? Like, what's going on? Like, why have not been updating much on that? Well, I just found out some information today I'm going to share with you all. They are going to go look at the truck. The insurance agent that comes out to look it over for the damage, either Thursday, maybe Thursday, probably Friday, if not early Monday morning. Not going to reveal like the damage yet, because we're not 100% sure. Like, we're 90% sure what we got, but we're not 100% sure yet. But 90% sure that the truck will be at Fall Rod Run 2018. Whether I get it Thursday or Friday is the real question. If I get it Thursday, then boom, the schedule is as normal. If I get it Friday, I'm gonna be late heading up there, probably the pre-party and stuff like that. So that's what's going on right now. I am doing everything in my freaking power to get that daggum truck up to raw. I've been like calling the insurance company, trying to get them to tell me an estimation, you know, keeping on them, you know. I mean, guys, trust me when I say this, I've been trying my hardest to make sure the K1500 will be at Rod Run. Of course, the front end is not going to be done on the truck. It's just nowhere that's not going to happen in the time span. But I've been pushing hard to get the K1500 done. But anyways, the reason why I clicked on this video, of course, is the Q&A part of the video. So we'll get right into that. Okay, guys, we are sitting in the back of the Sentra, which is actually decently roomy for a small car. Like, I'll give it credit where credit's due. It's decently roomy. So we'll get right into this Q&A. Like I said, guys, I'm picking 10 people out of the group to do it, just for the sheer fact of how long the video will be and stuff like that. So if your questions get answered in the video, just make sure you follow me on Instagram. You know, and I do this once or twice a month, usually the beginning and the end of the month. So we'll get right into this Q&A. I just want to start off right off the bat. A lot of you asked the same question. I'm just going to answer it. The reason why I don't do an exhaust on the truck is because I hate the way those 350s sound with an exhaust setup on it. I do probably plan on putting a tip on it, but just the way that exhaust sounds, I just don't like the way when you put an exhaust on those trucks. So that's not going to happen. So we will start out from, we'll scroll through these and I'll look at them. Mace Gleaves, are you going to put a roll pan on your truck? Yes, I am going to put a roll pan on the truck. That'll probably be more of a winter thing I'm going to do. But yes, I do plan on doing a roll pan. Brandon_Poisel, would you recommend the bed cover you got? Like, are you happy with it or have you had problems? Truck's coming along beautifully, man. Thank you so much for the support. I really appreciate that. I love my bed cover. I absolutely love it. It's waterproof. I have sprayed that thing with a pressure washer and it is not leaked through. If you put it on right like the instructions say, you will not have an issue. I mean, I freaking love it. Makes your truck look a lot sleeker. You can throw stuff in the bed. Now, it's not lockable, so you don't have that theft protection, but it does allow you to like throw stuff in the bed, not have to worry about like it getting rained on or weather or anything like that. Logan Cross 3030, would you ever put wheel spacers on your truck, and what's your opinions on them also? A lot of you all have been asking me to put wheel spacers on the back so it can be even with the front. In actuality, guys, the back and front are even. The way they level the Chevy, the back and the front tire, there's not one side that's wider than the other. Excuse me. So I'm not going to put spacers on. My opinion on spacers, though, if it's your daily driver, I wouldn't recommend it because of the horror stories I have heard of, like, them breaking and your wheel falls off and all this other stuff. Now, there's companies that make great wheel spacers. Don't get me wrong. They make great wheel spacers. But you got to worry about them balanced right and all this other stuff. So for a daily driver application, I wouldn't recommend it. Matthew _Z71. Why you always taking a shit on my OBS, making it look bad? I love your OBS, man. We need to get together, do pictures once mine's out of the shop. But you have an awesome build, dude. I love the cam in that truck. It sounds so nasty. Blake Wombly, would you ever thought about going 14 wides, bro? Love the look. I've been wondering if you ever thought about going polished look and 14 wides. You're actually alluding to something I want to do in the future. If I go 14 wide, it's going to be 22 by 14s, and I'm doing a 3.5-inch level lift on the truck from Rough Country. Not going to say the wheel brand, but it's going to be a polished wheel. That's all I'm going to say on that. OBS _Chevy _Life32. Have you ever thought about getting a four-wheeler? If so, what brand? I thought about getting a four-wheeler, but I'm more of a dirt bike guy. I just love riding dirt bikes when I like four-wheelers. But if I have to go four-wheeler brand, I either do Can-Am or I do Honda. Okay, Cody James Z71. Do you plan on performance mods or putting a built driveline in it or stock? Beautiful truck, man. Keep it up. Thank you so much for the support, man. I appreciate it. I do plan on engine swapping it. I have made videos in the past on that, what engine I've been looking at. There's 2 engines I've been looking at, but I'm not going to reveal anything anymore because it's kind of under wraps right now. Trying to figure some stuff out on that. But I do plan on engine swapping it and turning up the power just a little bit. Well, actually a lot, but you'll see. Pap, why don't you have a dope lap bar on top of your truck? I got a 96 Silverado with a 52-inch curved bar and it's sick. Honestly, for me personally, I don't like the way light bars look on top of trucks. That's just me though. I just never was a fan of it. Unless you're going for that Baja, like Raptor Desert pre-runner look, I just don't like the way they set up. And plus, you're prone to, if the mounts require you to drill into the roof, you're prone to rust issues and water leakage, and it's just a big hassle. Buddy _Peach, isn't riding with Killian fun? Yeah, me and Killian like to hang out a lot, and she's a very good friend of mine. And this lady just looked at me weird by talking to a camera in the backseat of the car. Anyways, me and Killian hang out a lot. She's a great friend of mine. She takes amazing photography, automotive photography, and stuff like that. But it is a lot of fun hanging out with you, Killian. I have a blast every time I do. This one. _Lean Drocosta _1. How much total money have you put in your truck, but just aftermarket wise? Aftermarket wise, I believe with wheels, tires, the leveling key, steering stabilizer, bull bar, LED lights, light bar. Honestly, it would be at or under $4,000, I believe I have total in the aftermarket parts. Of course, the radio, but I mean, so about $4,000, I'm thinking, somewhere around there. SARS _5.3. Why an OBS? Ever gonna buy a tow rig? Ever thought about getting a new truck? The reason why I got the OBS is actually because I needed a vehicle for college, and my dad's buddy was selling it. Tag will be popping up for that video on how I got the OBS Chevy. Tow rig. Okay, guys, this is where I'm going to kind of get real with y'all for a second. This accident has made me realize that I really don't want to drive the K1500 that much anymore with the mods I'm about to put on it, if not already have on it. So, once the front end is done, maybe for some odds and ends here and there, my main focus, my main goal right now is getting another truck for a tow rig / new daily driver. I already have a couple models I have in mind on what I want to get. So that's coming, but at the same time though, I'm taking my sweet time with it because I want to make sure it's the right truck. Grandpa owned or like never been modified, never been abused, type deal is what I'm looking for. So bear with me on that, but that's kind of what I'm looking for on that. New truck, I would love to keep the OBS and get a new truck. It's just that I don't want to afford those payments right now. I'm in college. That takes a lot of my money, Trucks and YouTube's my hobby and passion. I love it, and that makes me money, but not enough to cover the expense of not working an actual job. I work commercial construction, if anyone's wondering. So that's why I haven't gotten a new truck yet. And I'm looking at older. I like older trucks anyways. I just feel like everyone goes out. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but everyone goes out and buys a new truck and modify it. And, you know, it takes a lot to keep an old truck looking good. Like, it really does. 4x4_media. Advice on how to grow a truck page. I need help. Honestly, man, what helped me out, even though I had 2 platforms, I had Instagram and YouTube, was going to events and getting your name out there. That's honestly how you really can get it growing. Yes, you can pay Instagram to shout you out. The algorithm nowadays is always constantly changing, so sometimes you get a lot of likes per photo and goes on to the features page, and sometimes it doesn't. But honestly, man, you just gotta put in the time. Don't get discouraged when you have slow days or slow weeks or even slow months. You just gotta put in the time, put in the effort, and it will grow. Trust me on that. I don't know if I'm up to 10 or not. I'm just kind of going through and seeing. D. Kelly 01. Are you ever gonna take the Chevy badge on tailgate? Yes, I am redoing the tailgate. Cameron Gray Warner. I just bought the same truck. What would you recommend doing to it? First off, get rid of the stock headlights. They suck. Get a clear aftermarket lens with LED lights in it. You'll thank me later on that. You know, check your fluids. Make sure it doesn't have the def cool, or whatever they have, the orange coolant, red coolant in the truck. Make sure you get that acid flush. Change out your thermostat. Leveling kit's never a bad thing to do with new shocks and stuff like that. It's kind of your own style, man, how you want to approach it. Cole Mason 8. Would you ever debadge her? Yes, I'm planning on debadging her. 98 Chevy Z71 Yee. Do you think you would ever get a tuner for your truck? And if so, what can you expect for horsepower gain? I have looked into tuners for my truck, because my truck doesn't have an OBD2 port. I think Hypertech makes one, and they get an extra 20 horsepower out of it or something like that. But what I've read on them is not that great, and they mess up stuff in the truck. So if any of you have experience with tuners with the K1500, let me know. I just not have heard any good things about them. That's why I haven't done it. Saldaman 1234. Have you done engine upgrades to your truck? No, it's a bone stock engine. Herbie _ 02203. What brand tow mirrors do you run? They're from Amazon. They're more of an older style tow mirror. I don't remember what the name of it was, but they're from Amazon. They wire directly in. They have all the wire hookups. They're power windows. The top part of the mirror is, not the bottom part. But yeah, if you could pick any color for your truck besides the color now, what would it be? And when are the 2015 style tow mirrors coming? Asa Lawrence 13. If I had to pick any other color, would it have to be probably the Ram or Chrysler, the Ram maroon color they have on their Ram trucks? I love that color. I think it was like such a gorgeous color. I love to do my truck in that. Or I would do it in the Chevy red they had that year. I love that color too. 2015 style tow mirrors would be the last thing I do to the truck, just because of the sheer fact that the ones I got now, they work fine. I have no issues with them. I think they look good on the truck. But I do plan on upgrading to the 2015 style with some difference in them to make them unique. But that's kind of what I'm going for. So that's going to be it for the comments, guys. Thank you all so much for participating in it. If I didn't get to your comments, don't be discouraged. Make sure you comment on the next one. I do these, like I said, once or twice a month. Thank you so much for your support, guys, especially in the last video I uploaded with the accident video. If you haven't seen that, of course, tag will be popping up. That means the world to me, that the love and support that you all gave to me from the bottom of my heart. Again, thank you, and I appreciate each and every single one of your comments and support. So thank you all so much for watching. If you liked the video, leave a like. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Join the Trucks and Water family. We're constantly growing and changing, doing bigger and better things. All of you, have a great day, and remember, never give up on your dreams.